Next week. So it's obviously the Pats at the Chiefs. I think they're the afternoon game? They're the second game?
They are.
Yeah,
So let's do Rams Saints first. So I'll start off because 2 weeks ago, before the playoffs started, I think it might have been after the wild card weekend, I thought it was going to be the Saints and the Chiefs, 1-1. I'm going to change. I'm going Bills Rams. I think it's going to be Rams, Chiefs.
All right, so you spoiled your next game pick.
Yeah, I'm spoiling both right now, so we can go through both. I'm going Rams, Chiefs. I think the Rams go with the running game and win. The Saints haven't looked that great. I think the Rams are a better team than the Eagles are. I think the Rams hand the Saints their first loss in the Dome. And I think the Chiefs get it done against the Patriots, mainly because both teams are used to playing in the cold. I just think Mahomes is a different animal, the way the Chiefs running game's going. They just have a different vibe about them with Mahomes. And I think it's going to be the Rams-Chiefs. It's going to be the rematch of, was it Monday night when you guys played? Just like the greatest Monday night game ever in the Super Bowl.
So, just to kind of give you the lines too, New Orleans is favored 3.5. Kansas City's favored 3 right now.
So basically it's a pick on both.
Yeah. So I'll start with the Rams Saints. This one's goddamn. These are both really tough to pick. I'm gonna ride the home team in the NFC. I'm gonna take New Orleans. I think it's too tough to pick against them in the Superdome. I think they are a team, at least in the Superdome, where they can play not great and still find a way to win. And they had the second-ranked rushing defense in the league, during the regular season. Not to say that Gurley and Anderson aren't going to do anything all game. I think if the Rams are going to have any type of success or any chance of getting this game, I think they're going to need to not necessarily replicate, but at least have a good amount of success on the ground to keep Breeze off the field. But I think the Saints are going to have enough firepower to potentially basically duplicate the first game they had, where it was a shootout where they're both going 30-plus, type thing. And I think it'll kind of basically go the same way, where the Saints offense will just have enough to just edge them out. And I guess I'll follow Ben's suit and I'll pick the AFC game too. I said it preseason, when we first began all of this nonsense with the podcast. I'm going to say it now again. I'm picking the Patriots. That may be, it is what it is. But it's so tough to pick against Brady and Belichick in the playoffs. Though I do think they're going to, have their hands completely full with Mahomes and the Chiefs. They had a great game early in the season. I think it was like 43-40 was the final. The Patriots, were one of the Chiefs' 4 losses this year. And I think we're going to see another just duel like that again, and I can't freaking wait to watch. But I'm going to go Tommy B, getting the dub.
We don't even need you to pick the NFC game.
Well,
Bill's fighting the battle to pick with his heart or pick with his head.
Then I guess I'll start.
Pick with your heart.
Then I guess I'll start with at
nothing
least,
to lose now.
at least what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
At least what I'm thinking in my mind. And seeing as how we didn't do a bet or there isn't money for the fuck of it, sure, I'm gonna pick my Rams. But here's the thing. It's gonna come down to the quarterback. Well, that's gonna help, but it's gonna come down to the quarterback. It's going to come down to the quarterback.
I said sex.
No, I heard sacks.
I was like, what?
Big juicy sacks.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Potato sacks.
No shit, Bill's going to come down to the most important position in football.
Yes, and who is better? Not only who is better, but who is better right now.
So you're going to lose.
You're going to lose by 80. That's what you're telling me.
Goff was barely 50% in a game where we ran away with it. But that's why we won, was because we didn't rely on Goff. In this game, we are going to have to rely on Goff in the Superdome, and he has not looked good since the bye. He still hasn't looked good. Whatever funk he's in, he is still in it.
Looks like his goldfish is dying.
I'm goldfish too.
Well, whatever, you know what I mean. You had a goldfish and it died. That's what Goff looks like.
So you're going with the Rams, though. Despite Goff's goldfish dying.
Well, okay, Mr. Pick with my heart. Of course, if I'm gonna pick with my heart, I'm gonna go with the Rams. If you were like Bill, $100 right now.
$100 right now. Who are you picking?
I'll pick the Saints.
Ooh.
Interesting.
There's no confidence in your Rams, I see.
They're So it's both with just looking at what we have, because we embarrassed the Cowboys defense, and again they're most arguably one of the best defenses. I don't know how that game factors in now, and they beat the Saints all off of their defense, and we humiliated them. Can we really do that to two phenomenal run defenses? Was the Cowboys game a fluke? Like I mentioned, did they shoot themselves in the foot? Which I think that did play a little bit of part of it. I just think Sean Payton, he's a better coach than Jason Garrett. Drew Brees is a better QB than Dak. Zeke is a better...
Something I don't know.
I would say Zeke is the better of the...
Santa Claus is better than Kermit. Like, no shit.
Oh. And if those two were going in a pie eating contest, guess who I'm picking? The fat man. The fat man, so...
All right, so...
The smart bet is the Saints. Of course I want to root for my fucking Rams. And of course you're going to hear about it next week if they win.
All right, so what pick are you going on record as your pick for this week? Since you somehow picked both teams.
No, that's how it works.
Here it is, right now. Pick it. Rams or Saints?
Who wins?
Rams.
All right.
There it is. 2 Rams, 1 Saint.
Who are they playing?
They are playing Patriots. Because that weather does not benefit the Chiefs in any way, shape, or form. If anything, it grounds them, making it more of a Patriots game. Short passes, running heavy, better defense. Not that either one of those teams have been accused of being great defenses. The better one, at least on paper, you're going to go with the Patriots.
Just this past week. Chiefs looked damn
Chiefs defense looked good last week. That's true. But I agree with Bill.
Against the Colts, you guys were just some high-powered offense.
Oh, stop acting like it was like so out of left field that we would pick the Colts.
But back to my previous point of, sure, on paper, the Dallas defense looked good. What good did that do them?
That is true.
I don't know. With weather, it almost. So
we have
it literally evens the playing field.
We have three different. We basically have 3 of the 4 covered. We've got Rams, Chiefs, Saints, Patriots, and Rams, Patriots.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're missing just Saints, Chiefs. All right, so this was the question on the radio today.
The favorites.
I always listen to the radio when I'm on lunch break. This was the poll question today, and I thought it was interesting. Of all the quarterback matchups you could have, what's the one you, just looking at the quarterbacks, not the teams, what's the quarterback matchup you want to watch the most and the one you want to watch the least? This was on Tiki and Turney today on CBS Sports Radio.
I think one I would want to watch the most would be Saints Chiefs to see Brees and Mahomes.
Agreed.
I think the one I would want to watch the least would be probably, if we're talking about just like, if we could basically guarantee it's going to be a QB showdown, so to speak, I would want to see the Rams Chiefs the least. Because I think Goff is the shittiest quarterback.
You think the same way?
I agree with you because I don't. The most I would want to see is actually Brees Brady, the old dogs.
Yeah, probably last
Maybe.
time.
That's
See them face off.
that's the one I would want to see the most. The least, probably Goff Brady.
That was
that's just because I don't want to hear about when they fucking cheated however long ago. That's also going to come down. That's all they're going to talk about. Oh, how is Belichick going to spy this time? Or you remember that game in 2003?
I think Goff Brady, that was the pick on the radio, is the one that at least people want to watch, at least voted. I think it just has the least amount of storylines because they don't really have, that's not Brees Brady. It's not 2 future Hall of Famers, guaranteed Hall of Famers. It's not Brees Mahomes, the 2 people battling for MVP, basically. It's not
Goff Mahomes, who played a phenomenal game.
Yeah,
already.
it's not Mahomes Brady, who already played a phenomenal game. Like, basically the GOAT versus the kid who could be the next person to run for that title the way he's been playing. So, yeah, I think Brees Brady would be the most historic matchup. I think the most fun to watch, though, would probably be Brees Mahomes. So.
By the way, what boring outcomes. Oh, what? Number 1 and 2 teams made it to the last 2 positions? Who would have guessed how every schmo with a phone...
So
talking highly about us, just saying, wow. And we still got it wrong.
Well, that concludes it for today. So keep your eye out for for all the segments. We're gonna kind of keep the same format that we did last week. We're going to put these up in shorter segments for you guys, so you don't have to try and sit through it at an hour and 20 minutes or so of us in one consecutive video. Try and keep it more concise. Well, granted, we didn't do a great job of that today. You won't see these in super long segments. You'll see them in shorter ones. But we appreciate you guys checking out the content, letting us know what you think. All the new followers.
Little potato vitamins, instead of big old. Keep going.
What fucking potato vitamins?
I don't know. What the fuck are you eating?
Red potatoes.
In this, today has not been your best episode. You have
red potato vitamins? What are those?
They're just.
He probably gets them from his neighbor when he fingers them out the window.
Oh, we're gonna start more polls on Twitter, so look out for those. We're gonna call them the GOAT debate. We're gonna bring up different positions or players in certain sports, and we want you guys to vote for our followers to see who you guys think is the greatest. We're gonna start with the old adage, and we're gonna say
which one.
We want to know if you guys think if LeBron is able to win a title in Los Angeles, will he surpass Michael Jordan as the GOAT? So we're gonna put it up on Twitter. We'll have a couple different options. If you think he's already there, that's one of the options. Don't worry. But we want to know what you guys think, and then we'll continue from there. We'll do quarterbacks and different positions in the NFL and other sports. So look out for those also.
We will also include our thoughts following the conclusion of the polls. We'll let you guys know who we think and what option we would have picked in the polls that we're putting out for you guys. Keep your eyes out because there's going to be lots of fun to debate these things. But we appreciate all the new followers that have been coming to the page, and we will see you guys next week.